Okay, what's good, everyone? It's Nigel here, Trinidad Empowerment Network. So, oh man, so Trinidad declares. Right, let me try and gather myself for this one. Okay, let me try my best to gather myself for this video. I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend in Trinidad and Tobago. So, just when I thought Trinidad politics had already peaked in insanity, had already peaked in madness, it turns out we are only just getting started. We're only just getting warmed up. This is serious. This is dead serious, I'm telling you. Stay with me. Stick with me. So first came the headline. Venezuela's Vice President, Delcy Rodríguez, warning Trinidad and Tobago, Guyana, and the United States Department of Defense to, and in her words, take it easy. Take it easy. Do not dare. Do not even think about it. Those were the Vice President of Venezuela's words. Serious words, right? You'd agree. Serious words. This is where it gets Netflix, drama, get your popcorn out, ready, madness. Our Prime Minister took it on herself, stood up to the mic, and said, straight out of late night comedy shows, she said, this, play the video.
Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar dismissed speculation that Trinidad and Tobago could be drawn into any military conflict with Venezuela. Speaking to reporters, she responded to Venezuela Vice President Delcy Rodríguez, warning TNT not to provoke that country.
I will dare to do what I have to do to keep the people of Trinidad and Tobago safe, and that is my priority. I've said TNT first. That is my priority. I have no intention, we've had no discussions of invading Venezuela, of stepping onto Venezuelan soil. Nothing of the sort is happening.
With the United States in Caribbean waters, Mrs. Persad-Bissessar continues to welcome them, noting that it's not the first time they're here.
If that can help us stem the criminality, the trafficking, the narco-trafficking, the human trafficking, and the pain and suffering that brings to the people here, then yes, we welcome them and look forward to their cooperation with us.
However, she insisted that Trinidad and Tobago will do what is necessary if its neighbour Guyana is in trouble.
A lot of this fear-mongering, there have been no discussions with the US or anyone else. However, I repeat, should Venezuela invade Guyana, Trinidad and Tobago will definitely step forward in defense of our cousins or brothers and sisters in the CARICOM.
The Prime Minister pointed out that CARICOM's response has been slowed by recent elections in member states, but insisted unity remains the goal.
I think we've had a little bit of a setback given the two elections taking place in the CARICOM and the chairman of the CARICOM. We congratulate Prime Minister Holness, of course, and President Irfan. Their elections would have put I'm not casting any blame here, I'm just saying it might have dampened a cohesive response from the entire CARICOM. But we have always had differences, and that's another thing that is a false narrative. The CARICOM has always had differences, and that's why we say we are sovereign, but at the same time, we speak with one voice. So there are issues that will have differences of opinion.
She also addressed criticism that certain CARICOM countries are fractured over the Venezuela issue.
St. Vincent and Grenadines has always had a different kind of opinion to other members of the CARICOM. That is not to say that we are fractured. On this matter, or the Venice matter, and the Americans in our waters, CARICOM is already fractured. Several members went off to a meeting, the ALBA meeting. Trinidad is not a member of that regional body, ALBA, and made comments and gave statements long before I even stepped onto the plate. So we will have differences, but I think at the end we'll adhere together.
However, the Prime Minister said TNT remains committed to the CARICOM and to its CARICOM neighbours, noting that this country will work with them in every way possible. Sonolala, TTT News.
Yes. Yes, you heard it correctly. No, you don't have to listen to it again. You heard it correctly. When I saw this, I had to pause my workout mid-set just to be sure I wasn't hallucinating. So, for those who missed her message, our Prime Minister said Trinidad has no intention of invading Venezuela. I will say that again. Trinidad has no intention of invading Venezuela. And in the very next breath, she declared that if Venezuela touches Guyana, we, Trinidad, she's referring to now, maybe not Tobago, you guys are good. Trinidad, we will take action. Trinidad will take action if Venezuela starts flexing. Take action with what? I do not know, but we are going to take action, Venezuela. Be warned. Our top secret fleet of fishing boats and a battalion of potholes and the mighty army of late maxi drivers demanding exact change. We, be warned, Venezuela, headed by Barry Patharat, we are coming for you. Now, Trinidad and Tobago, let's be honest, okay? We couldn't invade an empty rum shop if the door was wide open and the bartender left a welcome mat saying take all the rum for free and take all the money for free and don't pay for anything. This is like Barry Patharat threatening to KO Mike Tyson with one punch. This is like, I'm lost for words here, Trinidad Empowerment Network, 10 viewers. I am lost for words. What is going on? The level of fantasy we're dealing with in Trinidad and Tobago is mind-blowing. I do not know what's going on. Am I losing my mind here? We are threatening Venezuela, Trinidad and Tobago. Meanwhile, Venezuela has already deployed 25,000 troops across key states, including Delta, Amacuro, which is practically within a binocular range of where Cedros. They're deploying troops. If you stand on the go down Cedros and stand on the coast, you can probably see Venezuela. They're deploying troops right there. The US has warships in the Southern Caribbean, as you know, and doing a bunch of madness in the Southern Caribbean. Guyana is sitting on an oil field the size of a small country, and we are making threats with what? We have nothing to threaten anyone with. What is going on? What are we talking about? What action are we going to take? It's like a teenager flexing after watching his first Jet Li movie, and now he has mastered the ancient art of Kung Fu. I don't know what Netflix series we're living in right now. This is insanity. This is madness. All jokes aside, words like this matter. This region, as you know, is on edge. One careless statement can turn tension into something far worse. We know this. What are we doing? Why is no one calling this out? Do we think this is a joke? I know I'm laughing, I'm having a bit of a joke here, but this ain't no joke. This is serious. We need to stop it. Someone needs to rein this PM in. So I want to say this to our Venezuelan neighbors, our friends. Most sane Trinidadians and viewers of 10, and everyone watching 10, or most people, some of them hate me, but most people watching 10, want you to know we have zero interest in conflict. We have no quarrel with you. We have nothing against you, Venezuela. I just want you to know on behalf of 10 viewers. I'm sure the 10 viewers would agree. On behalf of the recent political noise you're hearing from our country, Trinidad, not Tobago. Tobago is good. We apologize. Consider it the side effect of a little too much late night punching. Because sometimes we like a drink and we like to drink and thing, and we just get drunk and we just say stupidness. And we haven't been drinking enough protein shake and we've been saying stupid things. So please forgive us. Tomorrow we will put down the rum and we will pick up some barbells and we pick up some dumbbells and we get back to the gym and get back to reality and diplomacy and fetting and partying and them thing. We just like to be, we just like niceness. You understand? So I apologize. We have no quarrel with you. All my Venezuelan friends, please pass that on to whoever you need to pass it on to. From one Caribbean neighbor to another, peace and respect. Siempre. Siempre. Peace and respect always to my Venezuelan brothers and sisters. Big up yourself. We have no quarrel with you. So let's keep our focus where it belongs. Let's keep our focus where it belongs. On dialogue, on cooperation, and maybe a few more reps in the gym. Go to the gym, get fit, carnival coming soon, next year. Go and like up yourself. Stop making stupid threats we can't commit to. Because if Venezuela decided to go full Vagala, we are done. We are finished. Stop with the imaginary invasion, Trinidad and Tobago. I'm just saying. So I want to end by saying this is Trinidad Empowerment Network, as you know, bringing you the facts, the context, and most of all, a reality check with a side of iron-pumping humor. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's calm ourselves down. 10 viewers. I'm sure you're in agreement with me. Let me know. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on my next video. For now, much love. God bless. Look after each other. Love you, my Venezuelan people. Peace.